believe that people's lives follow a predetermined path, that your life is already planned out for you, that destiny chooses your fate? Well, what if I told you that this one person that I am about to speak on in this video was destined to be a loser? A loser that lives predominantly in his own head. And that person that I'm going to be talking about today is Brandon Howard. This adult-sized infant is a CEO of a company called parchmentpaper.com, or as their website states, blacklabelpaper.co. I've never heard of this company before today, and I believe it was for a good reason, because this guy is a grade A douchebag, and it all started over a harmless Instagram video. I think it was posted on TikTok too, but it all started over that. And you know, this video couldn't have been more harmless. And the video comes from a food and travel influencer by the name of Rupika Sudan, or her IG name being DineInToronto. Take a look.
When I told my dad I was going to be getting him the same pans that Gordon Ramsay has, he was so excited. I'm talking about the hex-clad pans, and today my dad is going to be showing us how to make a stir-fried veggie and chicken with some fried rice. These pans are so durable and they're dishwasher safe, which is great for the cleanup crew, aka me. This meal is one of my favorites from my dad, and these pans are going to be his new favorite gift, I already know.
Well, hold on a second, because before I even go in, I just got to say that food looks great. Like I would love to be invited over, like the next time your dad makes something like that. I mean, that looks amazing. I know that house was smelling good. But anyway, so pretty chill and harmless video, right? Like nothing about this video screams bad or menacing or hate mongering or triggering, like nothing, right? I think we can all agree on that. Mind you, I know that we all, and I know that we all live in a society that makes it so that people can find a way to hate on anything anyone does for any reason. But this is pretty safe, right? Like this, you know, well, one person didn't think so. And that was Brandon Howard, because after he sees this video, I mean, it must have sent his brain, like it must have unlocked like a just ridiculous side of his brain. It just went into overdrive or something, because he writes in the comments this. But before I show you the comment, please understand that he's writing these comments from his actual company page, like his legitimate company account. And he says, "Must be a tough life living life on easy mode." To which she responds, "Lucky to have parents who make it possible." Now, if I could put myself in her shoes for just 1 second, I mean, I know my feet won't fit, but you know, just humor me for a second. I'm sure that after seeing a comment like that, you know, she most likely thought it was some sort of, you know, bot account or some random weirdo in his grandmother's attic wearing tidy whities and a Blink-182 t-shirt, commenting some spammy bullshit, some hate comment, or even just some regular troll trying to get a rise out of her. But this guy actually responds and says, "Yeah, we get it. You have no skills and family money." I mean, at this point, I'm confused. Like, I would be really confused, because I really need to know how we got here. Like, what's going on right now? Because what part of that video that me and you just watched warranted any of this? Now, just like anyone else would be, Rupika, you know, was pretty shocked. Rupika, I think I'm saying her name right. You know, she was pretty shocked about the intensity of that comment, you know, as anyone would be, especially because it came from a legitimate company account, right? Like, you know, we're talking like, you know, Wendy's or McDonald's, right? Like we're talking about a company account that has a Instagram page or, you know, whatever. So just like anybody would be kind of weirded out by that, she's thinking that the page might have gotten hacked or, you know, or something like that. So she emails the CEO, which is Brandon himself, to let him know that there is, you know, apparently some crazy intern or something running the Instagram page and commenting some weird shit.
I posted a video yesterday of my dad cooking for me with these hex-clad pans that we had gotten. There was a comment on there. I also didn't think the comment was rude at first. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, what the hell? Like maybe this account is hacked, because from a business account, that seems kind of weird. So I send them an email and I'm like, hey, like I think somebody's on your business account, like leaving cyberbullying comments. Didn't say anything else, that was it. And then I get an email. I can't know whether to laugh or to be angry at this point because just by the name Brandon Howard, I can tell what kind of person this is and what kind of upbringing they have. So to sit there and tell me to be frolicking through life when you as a CEO have enough time to do this, it just bothers me that these are the people in power.
I mean, I must be in some type of parallel universe or something. I mean, because what the fuck is going on right now? I mean, she emailed the CEO of this parchment paper company, just to inform him that, hey, somebody might have hacked your account. You might want to check it out. There's some weird shit going on. Because, comments like this aren't usually made from reputable companies, right? Like, yeah, of course you might see the occasional trash talk, between companies, right? Like, from like Chick-fil-A, right? Making fun of Popeyes, chicken sandwiches or something, but it's all in good fun. And the tone is usually pretty lighthearted, right? Like there's no real hate or animosity oozing from the comments like this, right? So she does that, not knowing that it was the CEO the whole time. Not only writing the first set of stupid comments, but then emails her back and actually responds to her with even more of an attitude, saying this: I don't consider stating factual information is cyberbullying, but if you're offended over a comment about having no skill set while getting to frolic through life with family money is bullying, I'd call the cyberbully police. Delete the comment and move along. Cheers. I mean, this guy graduated with a doctorate in assholeology, because what the fuck is wrong with you? Saying that she has all of this family money and, that she gets to frolic through life when he literally doesn't know her, like, at all. Not even in the slightest. He literally just makes up an entire life story about her from one video, and it wasn't even a long video. It was less than 30 seconds. But this guy goes back to Instagram to comment some more brain rot shit on her page after he gets the email. Like, I don't know if she's being punked or, and he says, cyberbullying is even more funny, and the fact that you emailed to tell us is actually hilarious. Enjoy frolicking through life and leave the rest up to us adults who create actual economic value without a trust fund. I don't know. I don't know if she's being punked or if this dude is just an insufferable asshole, right? Like that, he just gets a kick out of playing games on the internet and tarnishing his brand, for fun. Like I don't get it. Like this guy doubled down on his foolishness, and I wish I could tell you that this is where it all ended, but unfortunately, there's more to this nonsense. Like we haven't even gotten to the mountaintop yet. Like we're just on the trail. Like this just gets so much worse. Now, obviously, after people saw the comments and saw the video she posted about it and his response and all that, it garnered some hate, right, for this guy, and a lot of support for her due to this guy's daddy issues, I'm guessing. Like I don't really know. But after everyone saw this, people then went to the website, leaving really bad reviews and just shitting on him the best way the internet knows how to do. And Brandon, interestingly enough, didn't really like that, right? He couldn't really handle the criticism, right? The kitchen was getting a little bit too hot for him. And, he ended up getting in his feelings, which is pretty ironic given the fact that he randomly decided to write hate comments on a random video of a girl online. But the second he starts getting a taste of his own medicine, he starts crying like a little baby. He writes, PSA, we do not or ever had a TikTok account. We made one comment on Instagram about not having skills and frolicking through life, which is not even close to the messages we have received. For all of you who have sent fraudulent reviews, harassing, threatening, vulgar messages, etc., we have all your IP addresses and personal information and will be included in defamation lawsuit. So get ready to get your daddy's checkbook ready. Oh my God. I mean, the old I'm gonna get my lawyers involved trick, huh? Interesting. And it's also interesting how you are almost responding to this like you're being cyberbullied or something. But I thought cyberbullying didn't exist. So this guy decides to write up a whole paragraph saying that he's going to sue everyone that wrote a negative comment to him. And, which is some of the most pussy shit I've seen on the internet. I mean, geez, dude, like, how do you How do you not puke at the thought of being such a little whiny bitch? And you are the CEO of a company that is supposedly doing billions of dollars in sales. Interesting. But not only did he threaten legal action against people in the comment section, but he also threatened legal action against the content creator herself for defamation, which is absolutely ridiculous.
That video went so much more viral than I thought it would. Honestly, I was just sharing my experience with what happened from a comment on a business account that was on my profile. Just because you deleted the comment doesn't mean it didn't happen, because I still have screenshots, timestamps, everything with your name on it. But I do want to say that I don't really appreciate people sending them death threats. That's never okay. They did send me a legal notice, and it says that they are really worried about the safety of their team, and if I don't remove the defamatory post, they will be taking legal action, which I don't believe it's defamatory, because I have proof of your name saying all of those things. All I said was I was trying to be a nice person and look out for your company. I thought you were hacked, because nobody in their right mind would leave those comments from a business account.
Just insane to think that there are people out there like this, who walk among us, right? Like just carcasses of cringe that can't wait to showcase how much of an absolute embarrassment they are to society. Hey buddy, let me just talk to you real quick, man. You can't sue someone for defamation when you literally started all of this. You commented on her video with hate. She reached out to you to try and, get the issue solved. You then double down and comment more hate on her page, and you're upset at the fact that she's talking about it and stating the facts of what you did. You wrote those comments, which you admitted to. You sent the email. It has your name and information all over it. What part of all this is defamatory? So he then puts on his Instagram story, we have everyone's personal information that is called and left threatening voicemails or texts and IP addresses if they made a fraudulent review to be included in the defamation lawsuit if this continues. I mean, seriously, man, like, how are you not embarrassed? Like, is there any more embarrassment? Now, I think that this should go without saying, right? Like, if you were sending death threats and leaving bad reviews and of actual products that you didn't actually buy, shit like that, then obviously that's not okay, right? But anyone with a brain already knows that. But regardless of that, I love how it was all good just a week ago when you were the one leaving weird hate comments, but now you want to run and hide in the corner with your thumb in your mouth when that comes knocking on your front door. But he literally then goes on a whole Instagram rant, making posts left and right, I guess, responding to all of the people shitting on him. I also love the last one about him drinking Mai Tais. That's clearly an example of an age-old internet disposition where he tries to act unbothered, but he's literally like beyond bothered. Like at this point, like he's full on steaming right now. Like I can feel his anger with each desperate Hail Mary that he posts on his story. He even says thanks to all the non-woke new followers for snagging our cookbook. Non-woke? Yeah, if you use woke in this way, I automatically know the person that you are. And you do too. That's all I got to say about that. He then sends another email to the content creator, and this is the most hilarious part of this whole story. He attempts to send her a cease and desist letter, but there's a couple of issues. I'll let you look for yourself.
Keep emailing me. I just have a few questions about this email. Did you forget to delete the part where it says like your contact information because you're using a template? And also, what's with the cease and desist? I thought it was CEASE. Who's doing your spell check?
First off, this dude clearly went straight to Google and looked up the first template he saw and decided to use it to send her and didn't even bother to read it because it still had the insert your name here in parentheses. Like, oh my gosh. And then to top it off, he doesn't even spell cease and desist right in the fucking letter he sends her. Like, what a fucking loser, man. But this was yet again another attempt to try and scare her into removing the video from her page, which she doesn't do, which I'm glad that she doesn't do. And the video is still up, as it should be, because there's literally nothing wrong with it. You can't sue for defamation, bro, when she literally hasn't lied on you or the situation at all. You have no case, bro. He also didn't use a lawyer to send this letter at all. I honestly don't even think he has a legal team, period. No self-respecting lawyer would ever send out anything that bad, ever. There's no shot. And it couldn't get any more desperate. If it couldn't get any more desperate, he then comes back and sends another email to her, and it just goes all bad, man. Take a look.
Another day, another email. This time you decided to fix the typos. Congratulations. And you also told me you're fixing the typos. Very interesting thing for your legal department to say. Your cease and desist at the bottom, I saw that it said rocketlawyer.com. So of course I had to call them and ask them, is this a real legal document? And they said no immediately, and they said this looks like a phishing scam and you should probably not respond.
This parchment paper dude is giving off My Pillow guy vibes. Like, I mean, I've never seen anything so soft in my life except toilet paper. But I guess it's good because I can just, I can wipe my ass with that. Brandon, this is just getting humiliating now. I mean, this is looking really bad for you, man. I mean, he's really gone off the loony juice right now. I mean, this guy is completely unhinged, and he is digging his grave deeper and deeper and deeper at this point. Just insane. But before this story makes me even more insane, I'm going to end it right here. Okay, this was honestly one of the most bizarre situations I think I've seen this year, and it's only February, man. But anyway, that's all I got for today, man. Peace.